Greetings. We continue today with part 3 of the judgment of the great whore from Revelation 17, 1 through 6. We concluded yesterday reading Genesis 4, 1 through 5 about Abel and Cain. What Cain did was in direct opposition to what God taught Adam and commanded him to pass on to his sons. Cain brought the fruit of his own labors and offered it to God. This is the beginning of work salvationism. In Genesis 11:4, it says, "And they said, Go to, let us build a city and a tower, whose top may reach unto heaven, and let us make us a name, lest we be scattered abroad upon the face of the whole earth." I want you to mark carefully and note well the express purpose of the Tower of Babel. The Babylonian system was to make a way to heaven by the works of one's own hand. And in this respect, many religious groups will be discovered to have been a part with this great whore. It may well be that the coming of judgment of God will reveal that many groups who teach work salvationism, including Mormons, Roman Catholics, Jehovah's Witnesses, Greek Orthodox, Protestants, atheists, pantheists, humanists, even some charismatics, and probably some Baptists, including the prosperity preachers of many mainstream religions, may have been involved with this great whore according to God's definition. Israel of old was warned to avoid spiritual adultery and whoredom. Yet God told Moses in Deuteronomy 31:16 that it would happen. The Lord said unto Moses, "Behold, thou shalt sleep with thy fathers, and this people will rise up and go a-whoring after the gods of the strangers of the land. Whether they go to be among them, and will forsake me, and break my covenant which I have made with them." The secret to the success of the deception is an accurate mimicking. You see, counterfeit worship and service must be very close to the real thing to be passed off as genuine. In 2 Corinthians 11:13, we find it says, "For such are false apostles, deceitful workers, transforming themselves into the apostles of Christ, and no marvel. For Satan himself is transformed into an angel of light. Therefore it is no great thing if his ministers also be transformed as the ministers of righteousness, whose end shall be according to their works." Now, just as counterfeit money must be very, very close to the genuine article to avoid detection, so is false religion. This was the warning of 2 Timothy 3:5 that we read previously. Let's go to the book of Jeremiah chapter 44, beginning at verse 2, and we'll notice the charge. "Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, You have seen all the evil that I have brought upon Jerusalem and upon the cities of Judah, and behold, this day they are a desolation, and no man dwelleth therein, because of their wickedness which they have committed to provoke me to anger, and that they went to burn incense and to serve other gods, whom they knew not, neither they, ye, nor your fathers. Howbeit I sent unto you all my servants the prophets, rising early and sending them, saying, O do not this abominable thing that I hate. But they hearkened not, nor inclined their ear to turn from their wickedness, to burn no incense unto other gods. Wherefore my fury and my anger was poured forth, and was kindled in the cities of Judah, and in the streets of Jerusalem, and they are wasted and desolate as at this day." Then there's the plea that comes from the men in chapter 44 and verse 15. "That all the men which knew that their wives had burned incense unto other gods, and all the women that stood by, a great multitude, even all the people that dwelt in the land of Egypt and Pathros, answered Jeremiah, saying, As for the Lord, the word that thou hast spoken unto us in the name of the Lord, we will not hearken unto thee. But we will certainly do whatsoever thing goeth forth out of our own mouth, to burn incense unto the Queen of heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her. As we have done, we and our fathers, our kings, our princes, in the cities of Judah and the streets in the Jerusalem, for then had we plenty of victuals, and were well, and saw no evil. Then there's a prophecy in verse 25. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, saying, Ye and your wives have both spoken with your mouths, and fulfilled with your hands, saying, We will surely perform our vows that we have vowed, to burn incense to the Queen of heaven, and to pour out drink offerings unto her. We will surely accomplish your vows and perform your oaths.